Guys, I don't like coming to do these videos in a very, very bad mood or trying to be negative when I do these videos. I actually intend when I do these videos to be very positive when I talk about my club, right? And here's the thing, guys. The past few weeks, I've been doing a lot of news shows on this channel, transfer newses, right? Trying to be positive, trying to give this club the benefit of the doubt to prove me wrong, right? Because people always say, Omar, you're always complaining, you're always overreacting, and I'm always trying to be calm. However, guys, I need to get this out of my chest right now, because if I don't talk about this now, at the end of the day, if I don't talk about this now, I will never get rest. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about our transfer dealings, our transfer business, and our transfer strategy. Barcelona's transfer strategy really, really, really worries me. And why does it worry me? It's very simple, really. Because this club are being very, very stupid in the way they're approaching this window. We don't need one signing. We need about 4 signings in this team, right? And certain areas, they need drastic attention right away. The issue that I have right now in the transfer window is that we are not being active and getting the players that we need. And to make it worse, we are choosing to focus on positions where really we could wait until the end to focus on. I'm looking at Real Madrid just confirmed the signing of Alvaro Fernandez Carreras, a very, 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 very good left back. A left back that I rate very highly at Benfica. They've signed Trent Alexander-Arnold on a free. They are going to the right path. Maybe they're not ready, but they've signed 2 players that their club needed. They needed a left back and a right back. They've already signed those 2 positions. We needed a new keeper, we needed 2 new fullbacks, and we needed a left winger, right? We've signed a goalkeeper. Great. I've given the club credit. I've given the sporting director credit and everybody else. However, lads, don't kid yourselves if you think that the work is done. And I get it. When you look at the whole situation with Nico Williams, I don't blame the club, right? I can't blame the club fully. It was kind of out of our hands. I will not blame the club for that. However, guys, I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to say this right now. We are moving very fraudulent in the transfer window. Because right now, I'm trying to wonder why this club is so obsessed with trying to get a left winger or trying to get an attacker, when it's quite evident that when you look at the Barca team last season, our attack was arguably the one position where we weren't having problems, right? We had players like Rafinha playing well in the left wing. We had players like Ferran Torres from the bench performing well, right? And the only negative I would say was that we didn't have a lot of backups to these guys. Now I get all of that. However, when I look at the team and I look at the fact that last season, at certain points in the season, we were struggling defensively, right? In regards to our fullbacks, to players like Koundé, who, despite having a good season, doesn't really do well going forward. Alejandro Balde, he had his injury issues. Gerard Martin is not good enough, and neither is Hector Fort. They are not Barca level. And we are now here in the transfer window in July, and we are walking headfirst into making the same stupid mistake we made last season. Because if you guys remember last season, we went all the way to August until we signed our first player. And that was because the fans were beginning to get frustrated. Honestly, guys, call me paranoid, say I'm overreacting, but I'm seeing the same pattern with this club right now. The club are clearly making the same mistakes. We are about to go the whole month without signing a player. And if that happens, I want Deco sacked right away. I don't want to hear any more excuses. I don't want to hear any more propaganda. I don't want to hear no BS. Okay? I don't care. We need to sign one player. It doesn't have to be a winger. Go get me a fullback. I genuinely said it yesterday on a stream. I would put the left wing position signing on hold and go get me a right back. Because we actually need a right back in the team. We actually need a right back more than we need a left winger. We need a left back more than we need a left winger. But the problem with this club is we are fucking stupid in our transfer strategies. That is the truth. Because we're sitting around here focusing on trying to get a position where right now the players, the options that we have in Luis Diaz and Rashford, the clubs that own these players are basically trying to hardball us. And we're sitting there wasting time while the transfer window is going on. This is a worrying sign for me. Because I genuinely, and you can say whatever you want, but I promise you guys, I'm seeing the same pattern. I see us going this month without signing a player, and before you know it, we have 31 days before the transfer window is over. And can we get all the players we need in 31 days? No. So the club need to book their fucking ideas now, because I've been hearing news today that apparently Manchester United are holding out for 48 million, and that apparently the club is still dilly-dallying because they want to do a loan deal with an option to buy, and Manchester United don't want to do that. Well, listen, at the end of the day, Manchester United want to get rid of Marcus Rashford. At some point, they will accept our offer. We have to be smart here. We can't be sitting here wasting time with this BS when we need to go and sign other positions as well. Deco, for fuck's sake, use your brain. We have other positions that we need to fix. If right now the left wing position is proving to be a problem, then go sign other positions then. Nobody is gonna blame you, no Barca fan, because we know that the team needs other positions that need fixing right now. But this is on you. You need to step up. Because you are currently not in my good graces. I've already said it. The verdict on Deco is still not out yet, right? When you signed Joan Garcia, I said, you know what, I'll give you time. But this is the thing, bro. You've only signed Joan Garcia right now, and that's not enough. That is not enough. I need 2 new fullbacks and I need a winger. So if you get me the fullbacks and we don't get a winger at the end of the season, I wouldn't even mind, because our attack wasn't our problem last season. And maybe guys like Danny Rodriguez or Rooney Baji, the players we've signed, maybe they can do a job in the team, including Ferran Torres, who's still in the team. But I'm telling you now, if you don't sign a player by the end of July, I want this sporting director sacked. Fuck everything. Get rid of him and bring Almani back into the club. Because I'm telling you right now, we're not doing the same shit we did just last season. Last season, I gave you the benefit of the doubt because of the registration issues. We don't have the same fucking issues. I know people are going to say, oh, the registration issues are the same. It's not as bad as last year. It's not as bad as last year. Okay? Stop wasting time. Every single day that passes by, the window keeps on getting closer to its end. Okay? You can sit here and say, oh, Omar, it's the first 12 days. Guys, it feels like just yesterday the transfer window started. We're already in the first 2 weeks of the transfer window. The transfer window is literally on heat right now. So wake the fuck up, Barcelona. Wake the hell up, Deco. Stop dilly-dallying with Liverpool trying to get Diaz. If they don't want to sell Diaz for cheap, then let's move on. If Manchester United are beginning to play hard bowler, they can fuck off. Because they don't need the player. They're trying to get rid of him. So that is their problem. Let them deal with Rashford. Go ahead and look at players like a Lookman if you want to. I don't care. Because those players will be much easier to go get. But right now, more than anything else, what I want Van der Sar. And I want Alex Grimaldo. Get me those 2 men and I will have 0 complaints. But this is all I'm going to say, guys. I've already laid my verdict. It's right there and then. I'm giving you until July 31st. If I don't see a brand new signing by the end of this month, I want you to fuck off. fuck right off. And Laporta, I'm looking at you as well. You better make sure that this guy gets the new signing or he can fuck off, because we are not doing the same shit we went through last season. Yeah, we got away with it last season and we got trophies last season. But you can be damn sure that Real Madrid are not resting on their laurels. Okay, they're having similar issues, but yes, yeah, they're still signing the players that they need. Nah, not on my watch. Go get me the players I need, because I want to compete this season for the Champions League. That is it. So you better do what needs to be done.